Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory, back onto the series. If you missed it yesterday, we started up a new series, the You Pick, I Play. Now, I'm probably going to do the second episode of that, not tomorrow, but the day after, which is Wednesday, if I know what day of the week it is. Just to give you guys a little bit more time to upvote some comments. I think the highest comment at the moment is Diamond Steph Curry, with Galaxy Opel Brandon Roy a close second, and then Isaac Bonga, the silver card, as third. So go to that video, have a watch of it, have a look at the series, and go down to the comments and upvote the card that you want to see me add in episode 2. But for today, we are back on the road to glory, and today they have released 4 new moments cards, and they're looking pretty damn nice. We have got a pink diamond Tatum, Beal, and CJ McCollum, and an amethyst Coby White, which is actually the card that I'm most excited to check out. Other than that, we've got a lot of comments to go through from yesterday's 2 videos, and we are also going to check out our investments, because I think the market is in such a good place right now, and I think it is only going to come down, but we'll talk about that a little bit more in depth in a bit. So let's jump into it. The limited time event today, 300 MT for every time you open the vault. A horrendous event, not gonna lie. That is really, really poor. In a 2-hour session, you can get through 20 games of Triple Threat offline. I'd say you can get through about 10 games per hour. You could only have the vault open 3 to 4 times, so you could be getting a bonus like 1000 MT for 2 hours. I mean, that event is just so poor. It might as well not be there. Moving on to the daily agenda, we've got 2 dominations, but again, not for that much MT, and then they're actually all 3 of them are domination. This one's for 325 MT. That is so poor, it is hard to believe. The weekly challenges, I will get through those 2 just because you've got 850 MT for that. That's not bad, and then 650 for that one, which again isn't bad at all. So combined we'll be making, what is that, 1500 MT from 1 game. Not bad. I will happily take that. And then over to the monthly ones. To be fair, I don't think we're going to get any of these done. 10 more games in Unlimited is very unlikely. 13 or 14 more games of Triple Threat Online just for 3k. I don't think that's worth it. It would be nice to get a free pack, but realistically, 8 more Evos. Chances are I'm not going to do that. If we just go over to our Evo section, do we have any that can take like 1 game to get done? No, we do not. Obviously, you can buy some off the auction house, which do only take like 1 game, literally 1 game to get Evo'd up. So I might look into doing that just to get a free pack out of it. But it's still a lot of effort for probably like 1 or 2,000 MT, because chances of getting anything good out of that is very slim, because that is a deluxe league pack, which is this one right here. So it's a 6k MT pack. So, is it worth it? Not too sure. So, we move on. Moment challenges, I have completed the Trae Young one. We've got about 3.5k for completing that, which is good, but they haven't added any more, which I definitely thought they would do, but sadly not. Weekly challenges, probably not going to touch these for the rest of the year. Maybe I'll do a few. I might finish week 21, just because I've already done 2 of them, but other than that, I think I'll probably leave it at that. So we've got 23, 24, 25 over here, but the multiplayer challenges, we have got 23 and 24. We don't have any 25, which doesn't make any sense. But as you can see, I have completed both of these. I picked up my 12 tokens for 2 games. Not bad at all. I'll definitely recommend that you guys go into these games. If you have a really good squad, like obviously I do, so I was going in with this squad. The first game I came up against some poor guy who just had like 2 cards over golds. Felt really bad. And the other guy, he did have a pink diamond Gilbert Arenas, but the rest of his team was like reward cards for the diamond cards. So 2 really easy games. Both of them were first half rage quits, and that of course gave us 12 tokens, so can't complain at all. Now, in my reward queue, I've got a Frostbite Deluxe pack, which is a pre-order pack apparently. They've taken until late February to roll out pre-order packs, which is just incredibly lazy of them, but at least we have finally got this pack. Are we going to get a pink diamond AD or a pink diamond Magic? No, we're not. We are going to get a Ruby Doug Christie, who I imagine sells for absolutely nothing, especially considering today that everyone who has pre-ordered the game will be getting that pack into their pack queue. Let's take a look at Doug Christie. It might be a good time actually to have a look at the price of Magic and who else? AD as well. So he's literally selling for under 1,000 MT. No surprise there. So we come over to the auction house, and of course we've got all our investments. We've sold a couple of things, Robert Covington and Anthony Tolliver, and then we go over to the auction house. We've got 4 things up in auction at the moment, but none of them selling for crazy amounts. Other than that, that is us completely clear, apart from a couple of duplicate heat checks, and of course all of the diamond contracts and diamond cards, which we will take a look at in a second. So let's just discard these, make sure we get as much MT as we can, slowly crawling our way back up to 100k, but of course we've got so much more than that when we actually start selling off all our investments, and of course all the players that we got in our squad that we might not need, so we'll get rid of that. And first of all, we will take a look at this Frostbite set. So, of course, it does lock in for Galaxy Opel Mark Eaton, who I would strongly recommend against getting. Magic Johnson down at 200k, not bad. And AD down at, well, he's probably like 250k actually. So, the prices have taken a little bit of a hit. Who would I recommend from this set? Actually, has it changed the price of Manute Bowl? Because this boy was like 50 odd k. Let's see if it has come down. It hasn't. So, if you pack a Sapphire Manute Bowl, you have got more value than getting diamond cards. Like, genuinely, the third most expensive player in this set, which is insane. Anton Walker is probably the best value budget card out of this set. So if you are looking to pick an Anton Walker up or a budget power forward, pick him up today or over the weekend, because prices will be at their cheapest. All right, so first of all, we'll take a look at these new moments cards, and then we'll get into our investments and then into the comments after that. So first off, we've got this Amethyst Coby White, who I'm very excited about, because if you guys remember earlier in the year, there was a Sapphire Coby White who was awesome, and then they released a Ruby Coby White as a challenge card, which we can compare him to. So let's go all the way down to our Ruby cards. We've got to go through all of the heat check cards, and I have quite a lot of them, and eventually we will get to the Ruby cards. Jesus Christ, there we go. And we are now looking for a Coby White. There he is. Okay, so 6'5". So 6'5" as a point guard is really nice. 12 Hall of Fame badges compared to 1. So the Amethyst Coby White comes in with catch and shoot, green machine, ankle breaker, tight handles, quick first step, contact finisher. So not the best ones, but still some decent ones. He's got gold clamps. He has got gold dimer, surely. Gold quick draw. They haven't given him dimer at all, which is a little bit of a problem. I definitely like my point guards to have that badge, and he doesn't have it at all. I don't think I saw Floor General on him either, so he is a very selfish player. He's not going to be helping his teammates out at all. But let's have a look at his card. So minimal boost to his driving layup. Mid-range gets boosted quite a bit. Driving dunk plus 10, but still 75 is still not elite level. Free throw plus 9 is nice. Passing goes up quite a bit. Defensively, plus 8 and then plus 9 on the steal. And then speed, plus 5. And then mental stats go up a little bit as well. So is it a crazy big upgrade? Not really. Is it a nice upgrade? It definitely is a nice upgrade. But I think badges-wise, not the best card. But still, he's going to be really dirt cheap. I mean, you can see there, literally the third or the fourth one up is under 12k. So he is going to be down at like 1 to 2k. And I think for that price, as a 6'5" point guard, he is going to be a very, very nice budget card to pick up. Next up, we have a pink diamond Jayson Tatum. Now, there are not many of him up. He has been out for 35 minutes, and there is like 10 up on at the auction house. That is crazy. He has literally exactly 10 up. So we do have the the diamond Jayson Tatum. Now, he does have another pink diamond already. I think he's got a 96 pink diamond. So this is his second pink diamond of the year, but we only have the diamond to compare him to. So he's got 23 Hall of Fame badges and 7 Hall of Fame badges on our diamond, and I believe the first pink diamond one had 14. So this new one has 9 extra Hall of Fame badges, and he's got catch and shoot, he has got range extend, he's got clamps, dead eye, he has got contact finisher, quick first step. So actually really nice Hall of Fame badges. And in terms of his gold ones, he's got intimidator, which is very good. He's got quick draw, and he's got ankle breaker down there as well. And in terms of his stats, again, we can compare him to the diamond. Negligible boost to pretty much everything up here. Draw foul's the only one that gets a big boost. Steal plus 46. That is a hell of a boost. And then plus 5 and plus 5 on lateral quickness as well. So not an incredible upgrade realistically. And that is over the diamond card, which is really, really cheap. I don't think he's actually got many boosts over his pink diamond either. I think the main thing is the pink diamond, the Hall of Fame badges. So this card probably not going to sell for too much. Is the other one here? No, it's not. The other pink diamond one is down in the Moments of the Week set, and it is right here. So this one's really expensive, but that is because it locks in for the pink diamond Joker. But yeah, this one, 14 Hall of Fame badges, and I believe that is the main difference. All right, we move on, and next up it is going to be, let me try and find who is new. Bradley Beal is new. Dropped a crazy amount last night. And again, 40 minutes, and there's only about 10 of him up again, I think. So I don't know if this is just nobody wanting to buy packs for these cards, or if 2K are just completely all over the place. Or maybe it's just the fact that these cards aren't too desirable. But let's take a look at Bradley Beal. Let's give him a shot. 22 Hall of Fame badges. We've got catch and shoot, corner specialist, range extender, of course, quick draw, of course, hot start, hot zone hunter, green machine, contact finisher, quick first step, dead eye, just all of the shooting badges that you could want in a card. He has them. And then gold badges. He's only got 10, not too many to be fair. In terms of his stats, really nice shooting, obviously, really nice driving over there. Not the standing dunk compared to Brandon Roy, but that's neither here nor there. Passing's really nice defensively. It's okay. 86 perimeter D, not bad. Rebounding is obviously not there. Only 89 speed and 87 lateral quickness. That's not incredible, realistically. Most of the cards are dropping at the moment are low to mid 90s. So yeah, that's not incredible. So it's a decent card. Is it going to be worth a crazy amount? No, because it's a 6'5" shooting guard, who of course can play the small forward, but you don't want to be playing there because you will be severely undersized. Can we compare him to Buddy Hield? No, we can't. Buddy Hield is a small forward by primary position. And then next up, we take a look at the CJ McCollum. Now, he has had, I'm sure he's had a card before this year. But anyway, again, similar situation. Is there are these capped to 10 per card? This is incredible. So yeah, again, barely any of him up on the auction house. 6'3", 20 Hall of Fame badges, catch and shoot, corner specialist, floor general on him, which is nice. Range extender and dimer. Okay, this is looking like a nice card. Quick first step. Contact finisher. Does he have gold clamps? He does indeed, which is good. And he's got some more shooting badges down there. 24 gold badges on CJ McCollum. And in terms of his stats, really nice shooting, really nice driving, apart from the driving dunk. Really good passing. Decent-ish defense, not incredible. A little bit of rebounding, which is nice, and nice speed. There we go, 92 speed. That is what you like to see. So it's a good card. It's reasonably comparable to Brandon Roy. Well, not really, actually, to be fair. Not really at all. But yeah, CJ McCollum coming in, looking like a decent card out of the bunch. So out of the four of those, who would I say is the best value? Easily by far, it's the Amethyst Coby White, because he's going to be so cheap. Other than that, Jayson Tatum is good, but is it worth the upgrade over his other cards? Probably not. Bradley Beal looks really nice at the shooting guard position, but again, you can only play him there because 6'5" at the small forward position, you will get absolutely torched. CJ McCollum at the point guard position could be a good shout. Obviously, at the shooting guard position, 6'3" is again a little bit undersized. So we might pick up an Amethyst Coby White tomorrow, just have a little play with him. This is a squad we've got at the moment, of course. A very nice squad. We are just waiting on a good center to drop or for the token update to happen, and then we can finally pick up the Galaxy Opel, who we're looking at. David Robinson, that is who we are going for, of course. So in terms of our investments, let's take a look. So Derrick Jones Jr. wasn't really an investment. I did pick him up to use him, but he doesn't really have a spot in my squad, not going to lie. We bought him for 30k. It looks like he's still around 30k, so I'll just hold on to him for the time being. Bam Adebayo is, of course, in the squad at the moment. He is so good. Definitely not looking at selling him anytime soon, so I'm happy with him being there. And the same situation with Aaron Gordon, whose price has gone up. That is fantastic. Absolutely love to see it. He went under 100k. He has now gone back over 100k. So the market is in a very strong place at the moment. So that's why I'm thinking today might be the day to start selling some of these cards, because I reckon tomorrow, as it's being Tuesday, they will probably drop some good stuff, and then there is definitely going to be some content this Friday, and it's going to be some big content as well. Robbie from Two Bros Gaming said that because of the leap year, obviously in February, is the 29th on Saturday, so he said there's going to be some big stuff dropping for the end of the month, so there should be a really good set dropping on Friday. So as well, I'm kind of worried about who it's going to be and whether or not it's going to affect some of my investments. So I think first of all, we are going to get rid of this Amethyst Terrence Davis. A very nice card, but realistically, do we need him in our squad right now? Not really. We can just take our 7 and a bit thousand MT and get that into the bank. So let's put him up, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the other players, because we've got a lot of players that we have invested in. So we'll go for 7.9 on him, see if we can get a lucky sale. So diamond cards, we have got diamond contracts for days. We've got 11 of them, and they're still really cheap. They're still coming in at about 15k, so I'm going to hold on to them for the time being. I don't think there's any point in selling them for that price. I think they probably will go up at some point in the year. We've got 20 Chauncey Billups that we've invested in, picked him up for 3,500, well, under 3,500. I'd say on average about 3,000 MT, and he is up at 8,000 MT. That is so good, and there's a couple up for 8.5, so I might put them up for 8,500 MT and try and see if I can sell them off for that price. Next up, Miles Bridges as a diamond card, a fantastic card. Bought him for 15k, and he is just about 25k. He was up to like 30k yesterday, so hopefully he hasn't come down. I think if I can get 30k for him, I am just going to sell up, and it does look like we can get pretty much bang on 30k for him. 29k, there's none. I'm sure I just saw one for 29k, so that doesn't really make any sense. There's one there for 29.7, so I think if I can put all 10 of those up for 29,000, I think that is actually going to be a W. I don't think they're going to go up in price much more than that. So Miles Bridges down here. Let's go ahead and let's start getting those to the auction house. I do think, like I said, the auction is in such a good place at the moment. Tomorrow, they're likely to drop something, and like I said, they should drop something on Friday as well. So I think this is going to be a big week. I think the auction house is going to take another big hit. So I think today is a good day to start selling up. So yeah, definitely going to sell off him. We've got the Donovan Mitchell here, diamond card, who is obviously came from the locker code, so his price is a little bit lower than it should be. But it still looks like he's about 10k, which isn't bad. And the annoying thing is you can't filter by diamond moments card for Donovan Mitchell because he's got 2 of them. No, actually, he doesn't, does he? His other one is from the Moments of the Week set, so we should actually be able to search by it. So we go over here, we go to Moments, which are going to be somewhere. There we go, Moments card, Donovan Mitchell, and there he is. All right, so let's take a look at his cheapest buy now. I think I picked this card up for literally like 2,000 or 3,000 MT, really, really cheap. And he is selling for 7,000 MT. Okay, he's more than that, which is nice. I do think he should be about 10k because it is a really nice card, but it's about 8k, so probably hold on to him for the time being. And then the other Moments cards I've got with a little bit of value is Pink Diamond Buddy Hield, who I bought for just under 80k, I think. It looks like he is about the same, probably about 70k, which isn't a bad price. He is, of course, in my main squad as a backup shooting guard right there. Now, do we need that much invested in a backup shooting guard? Probably not. I mean, we do have Lance Stephenson down here, who is a fantastic card and can probably do the majority that Buddy Hield can do. So I might look at selling Buddy Hield already. I know I haven't played too much with him, but I did think his price would go up big time after the packs went out, or the Moments packs went out, but he doesn't look like he's going to change too much, and I think he probably will just keep coming down when 2K keep releasing better and better cards. So we can get 75k for him, which isn't bad at all. And like I said, I think this week is going to be a big change to the landscape of my team. So I'm going to cash in while I can. So Buddy Hield, where is he? Wait, where is he? He's right there. I don't know how I went past him, but I didn't. But I did. Right, and then next up, we're going to go and take a look at our biggest signing that we have so far, and that is, of course, the Galaxy Opel Vince Carter. We're going to see if his price has gone up. Don't forget, we picked him up for 200 and, oh, how much did we pay for him? I can't even remember. Let's see if we can get 79,000 for Buddy Hield. That'd be quite nice. How much did we pay for Vince Carter? I think it was 220,000-ish. No, it wasn't. I just had a look. It was 250k on the dot we paid for him. Now, earlier, I saw one sell for 290,000 MT without a diamond shoe or a diamond contract. So I did think his price had gone back up, but it doesn't look like it has. So I was going to sell him, but now I am definitely not going to sell him. That is for sure. And Steve Nash, we didn't actually look at his price. We got caught up in Miles Bridges. So Steve Nash, Pink Diamond, again, bought him for like 12 to 13k. Is he over 20k? If he is, that is a massive W. Let's take a look at Steve Nash's price. Obviously, he's not going to be 30k. That would be a dream situation. 22k. He's actually at 22k. Again, not bad. We've got 10 of him to sell. So that's looking pretty good. Other than that, do we have anyone? We've got Lamar Odom, who is fantastic and in the squad. Same with Hedo Turkoglu. Doug Christie, obviously, we just packed. Marc Gasol, who we'll get rid of eventually. And then Russ, who is just an absolute god. Picked him up for 63,000 MT, I think. And he's actually over that at the moment. So we've got a really good price on him. And he is such a good card. I'm definitely not looking at selling him. So with that space with Buddy Hield, like I said, we'll bring Lance Stephenson over here. And then we can just bring in someone like the Diamond Donovan Mitchell off the bench as well. Not a bad little replacement right there to save ourselves nearly 80k. And Lance Stephenson is such a good card. Such a good card. I don't mind having him in there at all. So that is going to be it for the gameplay segment of it, or not gameplay, like the menu segment of it. And now let's jump into some comments from yesterday's 2 videos. So first up is from Mr. Incognito. Should I liquidate my entire team? I have Opel Vince Carter, Opel MJ, Steve Nash and Pink Diamond Walker as auctionable cards. I've had fun with them, especially Jordan, but I feel liquidating might be the best option. I do think so. Like I said, I think the auction house is in such a strong position today. MJ can get... He's only about 300k actually, so his price has come down. What is happening with KD's price actually? Because he's still one of the most expensive cards by far. Still over 500k. It's insane. But yeah, I would say if you can get a good... If you check and they're going for a good price at the time you are looking to list them, I would definitely say go for it. Because like I said, I think there is going to be some big stuff happening this week. Next up, William Miller. JD, are you good at real basketball? No, not at all. I have never really played real basketball. I've shot around a little bit on a hoop, but I can't really shoot because I've never had any training or anything. Where I live, there's not a basketball hoop for about 30 minutes away, and even that you're probably going to have to like pay for and stuff, so it's not great around here. But one day I would like to actually get onto the court and actually get some proper training by a coach to shoot. That'd be great, to actually know how to shoot a basketball. That would be awesome. But anyway, we move on. Next up, Schult comes in and says, hey JD, love the vids. Thank you very much indeed. I bought Pink Diamond, Porzingis and Wade, hoping for that mystery player. but now they made Opel KD the next card. I can't afford him and missed out on selling my two for over 200k each. What should I do? So let's take a look at D-Wade and Porzingis. So D-Wade at the moment for about 150, and Porzingis, I imagine about the same. A little bit more expensive than that. I would say wait it out. I would say wait a little while and see who the fourth player that comes out is, because if that's not a desirable card, that card will be the cheapest, and that will bump up the prices of these two guys, because then people will realise that they're only one away from said mystery player. So hold on to them for the time being. You don't need to panic, and just keep on using them and enjoying them. Next up is EK, who says, I need a backup centre. Who should I buy? My budget is 100k. I mean, I don't even know who your starting centre is, so it's hard to say who you should get as a backup. But I would say Bam Adebayo Diamond, Joel Embiid, Karl-Anthony Towns, DeAndre Ayton. You got Shaq. If you want to ball out, go for the pink diamond Shaq. But realistically, the Amethyst can do the majority of what the pink diamond can. And yeah, Hakeem is a little bit too expensive. So those ones I've mentioned are all very, very good cards. Next up, Drezzy says, when should I sell my 7 Bam Adebayos? I got them as an investment. So Bam Adebayo, I don't think is going to go up too much in price, to be honest. They have obviously not released too many good centres this year. Centres is a position by far that they've had the least amount of good cards that are actually in the game. So the main pink diamond ones we've got are Hakeem and Shaq, and that is basically it in terms of good usable centres. There is Wilt, but he's very outdated at this stage of the game. Will he go up much higher than 75k? I don't think so. So hopefully you've bought him for lower than that. But I would say sell off, because 75k for him is still a very good price. Next up, King Kieran says, you should invest in Jeff Green once you sold your other ones. I think his price will go up in time. He is so cheap, it's low risk. And that's a very good idea. And yeah, that Jeff Green is so good. Can we compare him to the Lamar Odom? We can. So where is Jeff Green going to be? Is he a small forward or power forward? He is a power forward. That was Gerald Green I just saw there. That nearly confused me. There is our Jeff Green. So 6'9" against 6'10". Jeff Green has the post game, to be fair. Shooting goes to Odom a little bit. Dunking goes to Jeff Green. Ball handling, very similar. Defensively, very similar. Rebounding goes to Odom, but speed goes to Jeff Green. So I'll tell you what, looking at that, is it worth selling Lamar Odom for like 60k and freeing up that amount in the squad? Or if not, is it worth selling Hedo Turkoglu and freeing up sort of like... and actually, Hedo Turkoglu is really cheap, so maybe no point in selling Hedo Turkoglu. But yeah, Jeff Green, for the price he is... it's probably worth running him off the bench, realistically, isn't it? And again, just freeing up a little bit more MT. So let's actually go and take a look at Lamar Odom's price over here. So Lamar Odom, we do have a diamond contract and a diamond 3-point Adidas Superstar shoe on him. So we are going to get top dollar for our one. So there's 58k there with a diamond contract and a diamond 3-point diamond shoe. Again, 58k here, but they're not 3-point shoes, that is for sure. So oh, that one's a 3-point shoe. So yeah, we're going to get about 60k for him, which is quite a lot for a diamond card with 7 Hall of Fame badges at this point in the year, when they've literally dropped that Jeff Green, who has 7 Hall of Fame badges himself, I believe. Let me just double check that and make sure I've not been an idiot. No, he has the same amount of Hall of Fame badges. So, quick first step, what does Lamar Odom have? So, badges-wise, Jeff Green has the better badges. Does Jeff Green have range extender? Because Lamar Odom obviously does have that. Jeff Green does not. But he's basically a budget Giannis, isn't he, realistically? And we paid, what, 1,000 MT for him? And if we can get 60k for Lamar Odom, I think we are going to do that. Like I said, I think now is the time to actually cash in on all of these players. I don't think they're going to go up in price. I think they are just going to come down in price. And that Jeff Green really impressed me yesterday. So we're going to get some usage out of him and free up another 60,000 MT. Now, ours is the Adidas one, like I said, and that is one of the best 3-point shoes in the game. So I'm going to put him up for a little bit over 60k, and hopefully we can get some good money back for him. When we bought him, I think we only bought him for 65k, and that was a long time ago as well. We have used this card for some time. He was in the starting lineup for ages, then he was off the bench for ages as well. So we'll try and get 62k for him with a diamond shoe and a diamond 3-point and a diamond contract. We should be able to get that. So move on into the comments. WeE says, hey JD, I have 95 diamond link. Should I Evo him? He plays well at 95. I would say if you're going to keep on using it, I would say, no, actually I wouldn't say go for it, because it's such a long grind getting him up to the pink diamond level. He is fantastic at the 95 level. I would say just play for him, and then naturally you might get close to evoing him, and then you can just focus on it. But I would just say keep using him at the 95 level, because even then he is fantastic. But of course, generally at the pink diamond level is just that little bit better. His badges just become so much better. Next up, BBO says, is Iman Shumpert diamond better than Lance Stephenson? I don't think so. But we will take a look right here. So Iman Shumpert, sorry, diamond, literally 20k. That is insane for a diamond card. That is so cheap. For a diamond Evo card as well, that is absolutely dirt cheap. But anyway, let's compare him to Lance Stephenson. Both of them 6'5". 11 Hall of Fames to 9, but I believe that Lance Stephenson has the better badges, although they both do have Hall of Fame clamps, English, and slithery finisher and quick first step, I believe. No, Lance has quick first step over him. In terms of the stats, Lance Stephenson has the post game, which is pretty irrelevant. Very similar shooting, very similar driving. Passing goes to Lance. Defensively goes to Shump a little bit. Rebounding goes to Lance massively, and speed is very similar. So no, I would not recommend Iman Shumpert. I would recommend Lance Stephenson because he is a fraction of the price as well. Next up, Derek Baton says, should I sell my pink diamond Giannis and get KD? I have 300k right now and need a shooting guard and a small forward. Should you sell Giannis and get KD? I think KD is just too expensive to warrant pay. I mean, this is just unreal amount of MT for 500k. And you just know that they're dropping such good cards week in, week out. In a couple of weeks, it's probably going to be outdated. They might even drop another Galaxy Opel KD. You just don't know what they're going to do at the moment. So I probably wouldn't recommend going for that. And the last comment of the day is going to be from Eric, and he is talking about yesterday's video. Just remember, you green a lot more shots against bronze players because you no longer have all of those badges against you, like Intimidator, for example. And that is a very good point. So yesterday, if you missed, like I said, that first episode of the You Pick I Play, we used the Galaxy Opel Vince, and he dropped 101 points. 101 points in a game of Unlimited as well. It wasn't just any old game, it was in Unlimited. He dropped 101 points, and he was greening everything. But like I say, probably is because the bronze cards I was coming up against didn't have in any Intimidator badges. So that is going to be it for today's video, guys. I think already stuff has sold. Already got Terrence Davis for 8k, not bad, and then Derek Jones Jr. for 1.5k, and that puts us just shy of 100,000 MT. And like I said, we've got Buddy Hield up here, we've got Lamar Odom, and I think I'm going to list up Miles Bridges for 30k, try and get rid of him. Our legacy investments haven't really changed, I don't believe. And then Chauncey Billups, probably going to try and put him up for 8.5k and see if they start selling. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.